Hey, what's going on? This is Michael 11 Freedom. Most of you guys are probably aware of some of the determination and some of the sacrifice that a lot of the people here in Mexico go through just to try to get across the border to get to the United States. And here in this video, you can see that the people are very determined to get across the border and try to start a new life. But for the most part, their new life is not what they expect it to be, because especially if they get caught by the Border Patrol, they could be looking at a whole new life in a different direction. And some people would argue the fact that, hey, if they go to jail, at least they get fed 3 times a day off of your tax money. And they have a roof over their head, and they're getting provided clothing. They're out of inclement weather, because most of the people over here in Mexico don't have a place to stay. You know, you got to think about it. And if they can get across the border, even if it costs them their freedom, they still be better off than what they are experiencing over here on the grounds of Mexico. As you can see, these guys are very, very skillful when it comes to determination of scaling the wall or going under the wall. You know, we have seen numerous of times where there has been a large amount of tunnels that's been made by highly skilled engineering, where they put air vents, water, lights, electrical railroads, electrical cars. Man, it goes on and on and on, and they are very determined. As you can see, I want you to watch this clip and in its entirety, and check out how they really went above and beyond to get across the border. And you got to take into consideration, you got to take in mind that there's 2 walls. You know, the first wall they scaled, they still got to make it past the second wall, which is what they call it, the perimeter check of the Border Patrol. The Border Patrol perimeter rover in that area all the time. And they have cameras set up along the borderline where they can actually just radio in, or one of the officers, if it's not an area, to run back to a secured area. So it's not as easy as you think it is to cross the border. At some point, there is going to be another video I'm going to show you guys, and I've shown it before, where they left that wall open on purpose. And that is one of the areas that they allow the migrants to cross, and they pick them up and they bus them on into town. So don't be fooled. I'm boots on the ground. I see it all. So when you see that fake news, people gonna all the time. It's not gonna never fail. It's not gonna. There's gonna be somebody in the comments say, no, that ain't how it is, or whatever. And they don't even live close to the border. They have never experienced the border. They're not boots on the ground. So I'm giving you uncut, raw material, boots on the ground.